Hello, in this section we go through what a chart is designed to do and how ineffective it currently is. My objective here is for you to have a clear understanding of the bid-ask process and the course of sales, and also why time is inefficient as an increment of measurement. By having a complete understanding of how a transaction occurs in the course of sales and then presented on the chart will help you understand exactly the significance of the information that we are extracting. We can see here at 4609 we have three people who want to buy, but the only way they can buy the stock at 4609 is if someone sells it to them. Again at 4610 we have six people who want to sell. The only way they can sell is if they have someone buy the stock that they want to sell. So a transaction occurs by someone who is prepared to hit one of the two people who are offering. Both bid and ask are offering to allow themselves to be executed. Once a transaction occurs from either side, which has been initiated by either a buyer or a seller, it appears in the course of sales as just that, a transaction at that price. Then this transaction information is extracted from the course of sales and displayed on a chart using an increment of time as a form of measurement to capture and display that information. The current chart, using only transactions and using times as increment of measure to produce the information on a chart, is only producing very limited information that is available from the course of sales. The key problems are that it does not show us whether the transaction was bought or sold, so who initiated the transaction. The initiation of transactions on the market gives us an indication of the intended direction of the market, and also by using volume, as the market trades throughout varying speeds throughout the day, we have a variable which can produce varying widths on the chart. When we use time to record our transactions, a 2-minute chart will continuously take up the same amount of space horizontally on the chart, and the variable amount of volume being traded is recorded here on the bottom. When we use volume as the increment of measure, the varying time on the bottom of the chart is irrelevant. We only plot bars as the market trades. So you can see here the market is trading slow. This hour has only used that much horizontal space. The market was something like 2.5 times quicker in this hour, so we take up 2.5 times the amount of horizontal space on the chart. This is a key point of understanding for when it gets to squaring price. Also, when you consider the theory of the market repeating itself, and we've identified potential ranges and setups, by having the variable component of time versus volume, the added variable of time can produce distorted data results. We can see here time missed the prediction by 35 minutes. Volume, however, missed by approximately 5 or 6 bars. So once we remove the variable of speed of transacting, we can produce far greater accuracy with our predictions. Here is time for a day on the Australian SPY as recorded by the transacting created above using a volume chart. We can clearly see that every hour has a varying width. If we used a fixed increment of time, the horizontal width on the base of this chart would be exactly the same. Again, the Australian SPY, and 13 days in a row, showing the varying width of every hour for every day, and then the varying width of every day in comparison to the next day or any other day on the Australian SPY. So by the time you've worked your way through the current situation, you'll have a crystal clear understanding of exactly how a chart is created now, how that information is extracted from the course of sales, and the lack of information that is currently extracted from the course of sales, and what the new information we are extracting is presenting to you. We'll also be able to present to you the speed of market transacting. This is a critical point of understanding as you work your way through the site. That should become clearer as well.